Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how I got this really neutral look. I saw a new subscriber of mine that I've been watching. I think her name is MS Gold, maybe. I think her name is Marnie. I probably totally butchered her name and her username. So if you're watching, I'm really sorry. But she pulled out her 28 neutral palette from Coastal Scents, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have not used that in a long time. She was talking about dupes in there. Like, you don't need to have the Naked palette. And I did dupe the 88 Warm and Metal palette to the Naked palette, and I was like, alright, I should try and look through here, and there's actually a lot of colors in here that are pretty good dupes. So before I go into my tutorial, I'll show you the dupes really fast. So really quick, this one right here is a dupe for Naked, this one right here is a dupe for Toasted, this one right here is a dupe for Hustle, and then between these two, if you mix them, they would be the color. So there's 4 shades in here that match pretty well to the Naked palette. There aren't really any of the light ones, like there would not be Sin, there's nothing one in there. There's not Sidecar or Creep, because this black at the bottom, it is a matte black. I mean, so if you have this palette, you have 4 colors already out of the Naked palette. So I thought I would just share that with you guys, that there are actually some pretty good dupes. And I am using some of those today to do this look. So if you'd like to see how I did it, go ahead and keep watching, and I will talk to you all soon. The first thing that I'm going to prime my eye with is MAC's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Now this is just a matte base. I just take a little bit on my finger, tap it on, and just blend it in. Make sure you go all the way up to your brow bone. The first color I'm going to use is this matte cream, and then it also has like gold glitter in it, but the glitter falls off once you tap off the your brush. This is going to be your highlight color. And then also a little bit more is going to be the inner third of your eyelid. Next, for our lid color, I'm going to be taking this one right here. Now, this is a dupe for Urban Decay's Toasted in the Naked palette. So go ahead and pack that on your brush, tap off the excess, and you're going to give yourself a nice wash on your eyelid. Next, we're going to go into this color right here. Now, this is another dupe for the Naked palette, and this shadow is Naked, so that's a great dupe for that. Put it on your crease brush, and you're just going to blend above your crease, but just below your highlight color, just to fill in that space and to give it some warmth. Okay, so just like that. Next, we're going into this brown with like gold reflex in it. I'm taking that onto a fat little crease brush, or pencil brush, you'd say. You can see he's pretty thick. I'm going to place this on the outer V of the crease, and then also along the lash line. Now this color, it will fall out, so I'm just tapping right now, and now I will tap off my brush more, and then you can start doing small little circles. So you can, so you can see that it's deepened up the crease right there. On the opposite side of the brush, there's a long, tapered, skinny pencil brush. Going in to go into this matte brown. I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to focus more on the outer crease and define that more. Go ahead and take your blending brush and just blend all of those colors together. Our lid color, it's a little bit not shiny anymore, so I'm going back into that color, and that is the Dupe for Toasted. So go ahead and just pat that back on your lid just so you have that pretty shine. Alright, so for liner, I'm just taking this flat brush. It is from Smashbox. I have a little bit of Visine right there, a little drop of it. But the color I'm going to be using for the liner is this dark purple. So just take your brush, dampen it, and then just swirl it into this shadow and make like a cream. Okay, so now once it has become a creamy mixture, you just go ahead and line the top lash line and the bottom lash line. Okay, last step before I put on liner, or mascara, sorry. I'm taking the top of my 239 brush, and the lid color we used, I am running that just below that eyeliner, just so there's not that like line, it kind of blends in. Alright, really quick, I'm going to curl my lashes and add some of the Covergirl, this is the Lashblast Fusion. I don't really care for it, but I'm trying to use it up just so I don't waste it. So I'm going to curl my lashes and then just add a few coats just so they're nice and dark, and then I will come back and I will show you the cheeks. Alright, so mascara's on. I've already done my eyebrows, but they seem a little lighter, so I'm just going to hurry and fill those in just with a little bit of the darker shade, just so it kind of goes along more with like my look. If I had a more natural look without like the dark liner, I could have lighter brows. So always look at that when you have your look, like your eyeshadow done. Really take a look at your eyebrows and see if they need to be darkened, and just so they make your face like stand out more. So just by adding a tiny bit more of the darker shadow, well, brow powder, I mean, look, it's made them look a lot better. So it's what I do. Everyone's seen my brows. I do that, and then I just kind of take a kabuki brush and just blend it out a tiny bit. So that's that. Okay, so now for cheeks. I was looking in this palette and I was thinking, wow, this color could be a really pretty cheek color. It is, let me show you. It is this fourth one on the top. Right there. I'm not sure if you can see the color, but it's a really pretty mauve rose color. Looks like that on the brush. So I'm just taking my palette and I'm just tapping it in there, getting some on there, and then I'm going to do Smile, and you can see where your apples of your cheeks are. I'm going to start out at the corner. You can see where I put that dot, and just do very light circles. Also, I like that this is a matte. so I'm not getting a ton of shimmer on my cheek. I'll leave that for my highlight. Make sure you bring it up and blend it into your jawline, your contour line. If you've already contoured, make sure those two colors blend nicely. Okay, I think that's really pretty. These shadows are big enough that you can use them for a blush with this brush. I don't know, I think it worked out good. And I think it's a really soft color, but it gives you some color on the cheeks, which I really like. Okay, so for a highlight, I'm not going to use anything out of there. I'm going to be using my favorite highlight that I've been loving. It is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this one is in Perfect Topping. So, Perfect Topping, and it looks like this. Oh, super pretty. Now, since I'm going with like the mauve cheek, I'm gonna go down here where it's most of that purple. Take my fan brush. Just kind of tap it in there, tap off the excess, and then I make like a C on the outer part of my eye, on my cheekbone. Same with the other side. Let's just start tapping and make that C. Now once it's there, I just have, woo, I just dropped it. I just have a little towel I'm wiping it off of, and then I just do small little circles and blend that in. For lips, since I have a warm eyeshadow going on, sorry, that's just a little bit of chapstick. I'm going to do a warmer lip. It's still going to be nude. This is NYX Jumbo Pencil in 721 Soft Fuchsia. And there's a fuzz on it so I can show you. Sorry, so this is the color. It's messy. But I'm just going to line my lips. And then just tap a little bit on. I'm going to use my finger just to blend it out. So you can see that it's a nice natural color, but it gives you something on your lips. With these are super creamy. You do not have to use a lip gloss if you don't want to. If I was going to use a lip gloss, I would use this one right here. Let me pull it out. Woo! It is, just to make it a little more darker and fun, this one is by Smashbox, and it is in the color called Swift. I know it looks super dark in the package, but it really is not. Like, I'll show you. This, if you just put a tiny bit on without smearing your lipstick. There we go. See how it just kind of like darkens it up just barely? But it still has that nice natural, like a natural lip, but you still have color. Okay, so this is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you have any questions, go ahead and ask, and I will list everything down below like always, and pictures will be on my Facebook, the Facebook fan page. The links will be down below as well, so go ahead and make sure you follow that and keep up with me on there. I just added all of my, what do you call it? Like my makeup looks to my Facebook. Oh my gosh, I think I added like 98 yesterday. So go ahead and check that out, and have a good day everyone. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.